In this question, we're told that Anil wants to invest £25,000 for 3 years in a bank, and there are two different banks he could choose from. Personal Bank provides a 2% compound interest rate for each year that he's at the bank, and then Secure Bank provides a 4.3% compound interest rate for the first year, and then 0.9% interest rate for each extra year that he's at the bank. And so we need to find out which bank will give Anil the most interest at the end of 3 years. So let's first take a look at Personal Bank. 2% as a multiplier is the same as saying 1.02, and that will be our multiplier in order to find 2% each year. And so we have a starting value of £25,000, and so we have a multiplier of 1.02. But because we're trying to find the outcome after 3 years of interest, what we can do is do 1.02 to the power of 3. And so 25,000 multiplied by 1.02 to the power of 3 will give you an answer of £26,530.20. And so this is how much money Anil will have after 3 years if he uses Personal Bank. But now let's take a look at the Secure Bank. 4.3% as a multiplier is 1.043, and 0.9% as a multiplier is 1.009. So now let's use these in order to find out the amount of money that Secure Bank will give Anil at the end of the 3 years. Since the rate of 4.3% is only for the first year, we can do 25,000 multiplied by 1.043 to the power of 1, because we're only looking at 1 year. So that's just the same as saying 1.043. And so that calculation will give us an answer of £26,075. And now let's look at the next 2 years. We'll have a starting value this time of £26,075, and we'll multiply this by 1.009, and because we're looking at for the next 2 years, we'll have this to the power of 2. And so we'll get an answer of £26,546.46. And so now we need to compare which bank will give Anil the most interest at the end of the 3 years. Looking at our calculations, we can see that £26,546.26 is more than £26,530.20. And so we can say that Secure Bank will give Anil the most interest at the end of the 3 years because £26,546.46 is more than £26,530.20. Now this question is worth 3 marks, so let's take a look at where these marks are allocated. The first mark will be for finding the total interest after 3 years for Personal Bank, which we found to be £26,530.20. The second mark will be for finding the total interest for Secure Bank, by doing 25,000 multiplied by 1.043 for the first year, and then 26,075 multiplied by 1.009 to the power of 2 for the next 2 years. And finally, the third mark will be for a conclusive statement saying that Secure Bank will give Anil the most interest by comparing the values calculated for Secure Bank and Personal Bank and proving that the total interest for Secure Bank will be greater than the interest for Personal Bank after 3 years.